All right, good morning, Hunter. I heard that you are having some issues. Try to set up the Zoom. Didn't work out. So I'm going to go over some of the examples of the questions that you might be having issues with and try and help you out a little bit more. And my other attachment to the email was the video on how to use the Desmos calculator. So if you didn't read that one or view that one yet, please do that. I'm just going to try and clarify some of these questions that you might see on your quiz. So let's take a look here. And I don't think I could write on my screen, so it might be a little bit of an issue. I'll try and explain it the best I can. So if you see a question that looks like this, it says, which expression is the best estimate of 1/4 times 31.3? So estimate means an approximate answer. Okay, it doesn't want you to do 1/4 times 31.3 in your calculator because that's clearly not one of the answers. So they want you to do is look at which answer is the closest to 1/4 times 31.3. Okay, so the option choices are 1/4 times 24. Well, that doesn't make any sense because 24 is nowhere near 33 or 31. 1/4 times 28, again, doesn't make any sense because 1/4 is not near 33. 1/4 times 28 is not near 31.3. And then they have 1/4 times 32, which is the correct answer because they want you to round 31.3 up to 32. Okay, so these are just using estimations or an approximate answer. So the best estimate is 1/4 times 32. Okay, here's another type of question that's also like that. So which expression is the best estimate of 1/5 times 24.5? So they want you to take 24.5 and round it to a whole number. And the closest whole number to 24.5 would be 25. Okay, 24.5 rounds up to the whole number of 25. Okay, so when it says, again, best estimate, they want you to pick the answer that is closest to what is given. Okay, here's another one, and I'd actually use a calculator for these because it's a lot of math to do in your head. So Coral estimates the value of 3/4 times 9.3. Which estimate is reasonable? So I'm going to pull up my calculator and I'm going to do the math in the calculator. So the A over B button is your fraction, so I'm going to click that. Type in 3 as the top number. Click the bottom. I'm going to click this arrow. And I'm going to hit the multiplication sign. 9. Sorry, I made a mistake. 9.3. And then I get an answer of 6.97. Again, you notice that that is not an exact answer because the word estimate means to round. So the closest number to 6.97 is the whole number of 6. So that is going to be your answer. Here's another one just like that. Let me clear out my calculator. Okay, so Samir estimates the value of 3/5 times 16.1. So I'm going to type in 3 over 5 times 16.1, and I get an answer of 9.66. So the closest answer to 9.66 is that whole number of 9. Okay, so again, estimate means an approximate answer. You're not going to get the exact answer here. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oops, jumped ahead on me. Amanda estimates that the product of a fraction and a decimal is 7. Which expression could represent the fraction and the decimal? So for these, you're just gonna have to guess and check. So I'm gonna type every single one in my calculator until I get something close to 7. So I got 2/5 times 3.5. That equals 1.4. 1.4 is nowhere near 7, so we could skip that one. Okay, gonna clear out my calculator. Next one. 1/3 times 7.02. That equals 2.3. Again, still nowhere near 7. Three-fifths times 7.1. Still nowhere near 7. We're at 4.26. So then the last one it's telling us is the correct answer. So 6/7 times 8.42. And that is closest to 7 because we get 7.217, so on and so forth. Okay, so for questions like these, you have to type in each equation into your calculator and see which one gets you closest to the number they are asking for. Okay, here's one where you have to check multiple answers. So which expressions have an estimated value that is close to 12? So again, you're going to take every single one of these and put them in the calculator to get your answer. So 1/5 times 60.14, that equals 12.028. So yes, that is going to be checked because it is close to 12. Then we got 2/7. Oops. 2/7 times 42.85. 12.24. Again, close to 12, so you're going to check that off as an answer. 3/8 times 31.54. 11.8, that rounds up to 12, so that one's also super close to 12, so you're going to check that off as an answer. And then let's check why the other two don't work. 4/7 times 14.82. Oh, you get 8.4. That's not near 12. We could check our next one, 5/8 times 9.88. That's 6.175. Again, nowhere near 12, so that one is not an answer. Okay, so just make sure when it says check all that apply, you are checking more than one. Same type of question. You can use a calculator for these types of questions. Okay, so my suggestion to you would be go back through your quiz, take your time, use this Desmos scientific calculator to help you get answers. Okay, I don't expect you to be able to multiply all this in your head or using just a sheet of paper. Go ahead and use the calculator link that I sent you.